Arrgh. Come on, guys. Thank you.
2 years ago, Google introduced this little security key to its all 89,000 employees and completely neutralized phishing. Since then, they've reported no account takeovers, and account takeover is a major component of almost every security breach. They've, thanks to the virtually infinite budget on cybersecurity and the total control of their apps, Google could remove this high risk factor from their entire infrastructure. But that's the luxury not every company can afford, and this is where we help. Ahoy Pirates, my name is Marcin, I'm the co-founder and CTO of Secfense, and we help companies mitigate the risks with the most impact on their organization security, such as targeted phishing campaigns aimed at stealing users' credentials or infecting their machines with malware, or other attacks on their weak, stolen, or reused passwords. And we do so by introducing this intermediary layer that is spun on top of organizations' infrastructure and protecting their users on the fly. So, unlike traditional approach, there is no costly software development, there is no third-party code in the protected apps, and there is no vendor lock. A year ago, we've raised 700,000 euros to move from the MVP to production technology, and currently we run a multiple proof of concept deployments in various verticals in high-profile institutions. And actually, we don't target any specific market, any specific vertical. The problem we solve affects almost every company at a certain stage of maturity. So when their infrastructure has been building up over the years and created this complex, heterogeneous environment, which is very difficult to secure in a traditional manner. And so that's how they're. Speaking of team, we are quite experienced team. I've been in a user security space for a number of years, and my co-founder Tomek has left his IT sales director job to co-found the company. Our existing investors are the founding fathers and mothers of Google in Poland, and actually we're here not to raise. We're not actively raising now, but to make contacts with people that can help us expand our operations and maybe join the round for within the next 9 months. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Very good time. You want to tell something about your life? No, I'm kidding. Q&A.
I'll be the first one again. So, what is it technically? I want to understand the technology.
Okay. So we act as a broker. Currently, I was referring to status quo. All the security layers are being implemented in these heterogeneous, complex environments in the software realm, using software developers, contractors. It's very costly, it's very inefficient, and it's dependent on tech stack. What we've done, we've created a technology that unifies this in the same way as Google could do with their infrastructure, because they control it upside down. Most companies, like huge telecoms or banks or any other company at scale, does not control their environment. So instead of implementing like two-factor authentication or other security mechanisms for each application they use, they could just place Secfense appliance in their infrastructure and reroute the network traffic. And based on the network analysis, we can learn how the applications that we're willing to protect are built, and then create this protective layer on the fly. That's the major competitive advantage.
How does payment works? Where do your customers pay for?
As I said, it's the solution for quite a complex environment. It's a typical B2B, especially for enterprise customers. The bigger they are, the bigger the pain is. And they can, I don't want to get into digressions, but straight to your point. So the payment is recurring most of the time. I mean, there are subscription-based payments based on the number of credentials we secure. So the number of applications times the number of identities within these applications are being calculated, and that sums up to the total amount of license.
Ta-da! Perfect. Thank you very much. Big applause for Secfense. And I'll take that. I can multitask. Mom is proud of me.